Hey guys, this is Batman 1999, and today we're going to be doing part 2 to our 7-part video series of the Build a Figure Hulkbuster. Now, in my previous video, I reviewed the Vision figure, and it was a pretty cool figure, and he came with the lower torso for the Hulkbuster. Now, in this review, we will be reviewing Valkyrie, and she will be holding one of the arms to our Hulkbuster, which will be hopefully in scale with the Marvel Select comic book version of the Incredible Hulk. Now, he probably won't be in scale because the Hulk is a larger figure than I have probably guessed for this Hulkbuster. Now, as for the Hulk himself, this figure, in order for the Hulkbuster to be in scale, he'll have to be taller than my Hulk figure. Now, this Hulk figure is just a little over 9.5 inches. Now, this Hulkbuster figure is going to have to beat 9.5 inches. If he can make it to 10, he can pass. If he's just a little bit taller, he'll pass. It would be better if he was about 10.5 inches, because then he would pass. He would be an inch taller, and that would be way taller than the Hulk by a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. He won't be 10.5 inches. He'll probably be around 9 at the most. Hulk will be bigger, but won't be a terrible thing. If he's just a little bit bigger, it will work. Okay, guys, enough about the Hulk. Let's get to Valkyrie. Now, it's got a little bitty bio of her on the back here. If you want to read it, pause it now. If not, you don't get to read it. Now, here is the Hulkbuster right there at the bottom, and here are the other figures as we will review each and every one. Alright, you guys, let's get this thing open and get to it. Okay, guys, here is Valkyrie outside of the packaging. And she comes with this right arm for the Incredible Hulk. Listen to me, the Hulkbuster. Now, as we will know, he is going to have a shoulder joint right here. He's going to have a bicep swivel. He's going to have a swivel here. He's going to have a bend at the elbow. He's going to have a hand articulation. This is going to be a huge figure. Now, compare his arms to the Hulk's. About the same. Wow. This thing is. It's going to be pretty much the same size as my Hulk. Oh, well. And I can already see it now. Wow. Okay, guys, enough fan fiction about this. Let's get to Valkyrie. Now, her only other accessory besides the arm for the Hulkbuster is this little sword, which I went through war to get in her hand. Her hand is very stiff. Now, I like the detailing on her outfit. Not a lot to it, but there is some detailing in it. The armor on her body is detailed. Her face is very detailed. The way they've done her braids and all that is very cool. Her gauntlets remind me of Wonder Woman's for some reason. The breastplates and the armor right there. I love the belt. There's a woman butt. And down through here's the boots, the skin-tight outfit. There's not a lot going on with her. As for detailing, the paint apps, it's mainly just a black plastic going throughout the figure. And as for hair and everything, there's not a lot going on. It's just braided and everything. There's an actress she reminds me of. I just cannot remember who it was. Oh, I don't know her name. But if you've seen A Million Ways to Die in the West, it is a Seth MacFarlane movie. It has Seth MacFarlane, it's got Liam Neeson in it, it's got, oh crap. Anyway, the lady that he dates at first, Seth MacFarlane, at the very beginning of the movie, That reminds me of her. Anyway, now the sword is somewhat detailed. It's got like a sparrow at the end of it, and it's just sharp. It's not really sharp, but it is one of those kind of plastics that I'm afraid is not rubber, and it will probably break. Now her hair is a rubbery plastic, so and her head's on a ball joint. You can clearly see that. That hair might render the articulation a little, I don't know. Anyway, as for her articulation, she is a huge figure. She really is. She is bigger than 6-inch scale. Compare her to Vision here. She is taller than Vision. And he's about basic Marvel Legend size. She's a huge figure. Anyway, I'll show you her compared to one of the Thor figures I have, which I'll explain something kind of funny about Thor and her. Her head is on a ball joint, as I showed you earlier. Head does pop off pretty easy, so just be careful. Head's got neck pivot pretty good. Forward, go back. Just pretty good movement there. Very, very thin, bony arms, so be kind of careful with the arms. Go outwards, inwards, complete 360. Well, wait a minute. It's getting kind of stiff there. I don't want to push it. Bicep swivel, one jointed elbow, a little bit different. I have noticed that with the female figures, they don't give us double jointed elbows. I have noticed that. Hand articulation right there. Go up and down. Diaphragm joint right there under the breast. Can swivel here, all that good stuff. Legs can kick outwards like a ninja kick. Yeah, valcory kick. Leg articulation kind of helps right here. When her legs, she kicks, her butt kind of keeps them from going any farther than that. So this, you kind of have to bend the knee and everything to get her to do a really high kick. And you got this just odd joints, just odd. With the female figures, it's always odd. Got a double jointed knee right there. Foot can go down, it can go up, and she has ankle pivot. And as I was showing you, she is a larger figure, and she is 7 inches. That's larger than some of the 7-inch figures. I would pull some down, but I don't want to do that. And I do got one. That is my Thor figure. Largest Marvel figure I have as for going in scale with my Legends. And she's taller than Thor. Yeah, she's taller than Thor. Wow. Never thought I would say that. Holy crap. Yeah, she is. She's taller than Thor. A lot better looking, too. Yeah. Anyway, she's taller than Thor. Now, as I was saying, history with her and Thor. In one of the cartoons, years and years ago, it's kind of like the same kind of idea that they had. If you've ever heard of that show, it's on Cartoon Network now. My 8-year-old brother loves it. It's a Teen Titans Go show. It's about the same kind of idea concept of that show, but it was a Marvel show, and it was called the Marvel Superhero Squad. It had Thor, Captain America done cameos. He wasn't really a character on it. Wolverine, Iron Man, the Hulk. I wish Spider-Man was on it more. This character called Reptile, Falcon, Silver Surfer. All those characters were combined and then like this superhero group cartoon thing, and Doctor Doom and all that. And it was just more of a cartoony based Marvel thing for kids. Now on that show, they had it as Thor in high school had a crush on Valkyrie, and he never could get the girl. He was scared to death to ask. But anyway, a little bit of history about Thor you probably didn't know. And supposedly, from what I've done research, that was actually true in the comics as well. Not high school and all that, but the fact that Thor had a crush on Valkyrie. He just never had the guts to ask. Now, I'm going to test something. I don't know if it'll happen, and it won't. I just looked. There won't be any waist articulation with her. Crap. The Invisible Woman figure I had waist articulation. Me. Okay, and to compare her to a large-scale figure, here's my Hulk. It's like Loki comes down here to my house. I have a bunch of rocks. I have a Hulk figure. Yeah. Or no, he can go. I got a bunch of Stormtrooper figures. I got a Hulk figure, baby. Oh my gosh. She goes right there. That almost, if that was a Captain America figure, that would go in scale with that Hulk. You really would. Anyway, guys, this has been my review on the Marvel Legends Valkyrie figure. Not a lot going on with her. But decent figure. I really like it. I would recommend picking it up. And I would recommend picking it up anyway because you want to build the complete series for the hulkbuster. Anyway, guys, this is Batman 1999. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to check out my friends at Anon Entertainment and Moki Mars 84848. They all put a lot of cool videos on YouTube. Be sure to check them out. And be sure to check out part 3 of my video series. The next one is going to be the Marvel Now black and gold suited Iron Man. And that is going to be a cool review. Be sure to check that out. And Valkyrie come with the right arm for the Hulkbuster. So just be prepared because Vision come with the lower torso. She come with the arm. Let's just be ready for the next few pieces, and we're eventually going to have him built. Anyway, guys, be sure to like and subscribe, and have a good day, guys. See you later.